Yo. Once again, we back. This is with Just a Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, it's Do Rate Medias. Of course, so I got my dog Drew Money on the boards.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. How y'all doing?
We in here, man. Chilling, man. Good Sunday afternoon going on. Good sunny vibes outside.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, humidity kicking in early, but it's all good, though.
All week.
Yeah.
It was pouring down pretty bad yesterday. So
Yeah, that storm crept up yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit came
I thought
out
I had to
of
water my grass yesterday. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
It be them afternoon showers, man. That's what it be.
Y'all had any power outages? Our power went out for like a couple hours.
Like 2 seconds.
I was knocked out, though.
You ain't even know if it happened.
I just heard that, like, thunder, some lightning and shit. But for the most part, man, I slept 6 hours straight through that shit. Yeah,
That's a good one right there.
For real.
Man, my shit started going out, man. One thing I think about is my PS5. Like, man, my shit is cooked. Like, cause on power hours be fucking them shit up.
You
sometimes.
thought it was cooked?
I thought that shit was cooked. Like that shit, it went out and it came back on. Then the lights got real bright, and then I was like, oh yeah, my shit is fried. Like,
But it's still good, though.
no, it's straight.
Oh, okay.
I made sure that shit was straight if I wanted to sleep last night.
Oh, okay. I still ain't got that shit, man.
You ain't really missing nothing, man.
Yeah, I still ain't got that shit, man. I tell you, I ain't play a game in so long, man. But, you know, 2K just came out. Well, the trailer just came out. So, you know, 2K, everybody has it. I think since about 20, from what I seen, 18, 19-ish, niggas really be having gripes about 2K every year. It's like, these niggas just give y'all graphics and that's it.
This shit ass now, bro. I'm going to be real with you. 2K,
Damn.
2K is nothing more than... Like for one, they done fuck the game so much so bad. Like niggas don't really even care to play like the regular game. Like they play like on the park and they play like
My Career.
the reg league shit. Like they don't play like a lot. It's rare that you find people that really want to play like actual straight up games,
Like an exhibition game.
Yeah, like they'll play like when they do play like they do like some goofy shit. Like they'll get like a all-star team or an all-time team or something. I'm
yeah, I ain't with that.
Like, what we doing, bro? Like,
damn, them days gone, huh?
Man, they done. That's how bad they done fuck the game up. Like, it's all about buying points for your creative players so you can get them up and you go on the park with that person. Like, that's what it's about now.
I mean, I do like visually like how they got the park set up now. Like you can see other niggas playing in the background while you playing.
Yeah,
but other than that, niggas really hate the fucking game.
Yeah, that's just ass.
They still buy it though. How much is going for?
I know the legend edition for this year when it come out gonna be like $130.
$130 for a game?
Yeah. It was like one something when they had every time they do a legend edition it'd be like one something, bro.
No way, dog.
Yeah.
No way. Since what year?
Bro, since
I know I ain't been out the game that long.
I think the last one that D Wade was on, like that's when they started it. I might be wrong now, but I know that was like the first time I heard it being like $100 for the Legend Edition. They got different versions.
So like for the one that like Devin Booker,
the regular one, that one would be like $60.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. So what you getting? What you getting for extra $60?
I think you get like extra like downloadable shit and shit like that, VC points and shit like. And like the boxes, like a special edition box and shit. Like they try to sell you on the shit now. Like trust me, like I'm like
I need that shit to come with a shoe, dog. $130.
$130?
I know. One year when they did the LeBron, the 2K LeBrons, they had like if you bought like the Legend Edition, you get like a chance to be in the raffle for the shoe. But it's like, bro, like, no, I need a like, hey, like this is your direct checkout link. Like, go get the shoe. Like, nah, I don't want to spend almost $100. I'm still in a raffle. Nah, that should be like my, hey, this is your spot line. Like,
guaranteed spot line.
This is a guaranteed size for you. Like, but yeah, that's how them niggas doing it, man. Like,
that's some wild shit, bro. $130 for a game is insane, dog. And I'm not getting that. Nothing extra out of that.
They do that for Madden too. Like they got like the Legend Edition Maddens. Like the they do like a
Man, I haven't played Madden since. My God.
Shit, they about to bring
14?
college football back now.
I'll get back on college football before I fuck with
They
Madden.
working on that shit now because you know they did the NIL deal, so they working on that shit.
Niggas start getting paid. Put their real names on the back of their jerseys now and shit. They used to play games. Like, because you know what's so crazy? They used to put the athlete on the cover the year they was drafted. Mm-hmm. They wasn't even on the game. They was on the game previous year.
Getting on through. That's how I was getting on through.
So Reggie Bush would be on NCAA 05, not 06. Because by the time 06
He
came,
done drafted. He gone.
no, actually 07. My bad. 06 he was on there.
07, he was on the cover though.
On 07 he was on the cover. Yeah, he was already drafted. That shit is wild. That shit is insane, man. 130, dog. Yeah, I remember I sent you that the clip of the nigga Flight who was playing. What game was that he was playing? That nigga was going
Fall
crazy.
Guys.
Fall Guys. That's
Fall
the name
Guys.
of the game.
That's the shit. That's the new shit, bro. Drew, you on that Fall Guys yet?
Niggas get money off that too, or that's just off
that?
your,
I mean,
your
if
YouTube
you,
channel?
If you streaming it, yeah.
What's
Oh,
wrong,
you
guys?
should.
It's like Mario Party on drugs, bro. like it's like you go. It's like different like boards they put you on, and it's like you got to be like the last one not to fall. Basically, like you fall to the slime, you eliminate it.
Oh, that nigga getting hella money, dog. I ain't know that nigga was getting that
Flight,
much money,
Flight
bro.
doing this thing. Shout out to Flight 23, bro.
What does that come out?
It's on all the consoles. You can download it. Like we can all play together. Matter of fact, that should be fun as hell, bro.
Right. I don't. My last console's a PlayStation 3, so
I still got a
I
PS3.
think you got a PS4.
I never got
y'all-
no 4.
You gotta have at least a PS4.
I still got a 3, and that's only for the DVDs.
All right.
Bro, I could swear you had a PS4, bro.
No, bro.
And that shit low key might be cooked, man.
All right. I ain't turned my shit on in maybe like 5-6 years.
And if I do, some of the shit be kind of like it be going in and out and shit. I don't know. It ain't the DVDs. I know it's
Bro,
the system.
I swore you had a PS4.
Nah,
bro.
Toon got a PS4, and then we play at his house, but
All
that's
right.
about it.
I could have swore you had one though.
This shit's so bad. I don't even know when the 4 came out. 14, right? 2014,
4
13?
was, 4 was like 2013.
Okay,
My
that
own-
sounds about right.
My only game console is my cell phone and my VR, my Oculus.
All right,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why I got it confused. You got a VR, but I thought you had a PS4 too.
I'm tapped in.
All right, you in the metaverse? Already.
Yes, sir. Beyond that 2K shit. 130, nigga? Crazy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
might as well get an Oculus, damn near.
yeah.
Crazy, dog.
But I
130.
I saw you can play a lot of the Oculus games on the. You know they got the PlayStation VR set, so you can do the Oculus on that too.
Yeah, I know they have some joint games and shit like that. Like it's called Echo VR. I believe you can get on the PlayStation. So
Yeah.
that's like a big processor to where Metaverse and
Yeah.
PlayStation can be on that
They
shit.
gonna have all that shit seamless soon.
HTC has a VR also, which like if you go to like Dave and Buster's or one of
Yeah.
them shit, they're typically their VRs are going to be HTC based, which
All
also, you know, HTC was cell phones back in the day and shit.
Yeah, I
But
remember that.
they stepped into the arena of VR after the cell phone, so they was kind of around the wave, you know, early
been in
wave of it, yeah. But them shit, I mean, these VRs getting up to like 1500, 1600. But they got like the vest and shit. Like they got
like
the running little
I saw.
shit.
Yeah, they got the little treadmill shit on there. Like that shit crazy.
Shit getting crazy, man.
Damn.
There ain't gonna be nothing you can't do from your home.
Facts. For real. That shit's dope though. It's interesting just to see this shit because I'm a technology head. So
I wonder if they might get it to a point where one day you can have 2K on the Oculus.
I can't wait.
I'm pretty sure that's coming. They working on
Your
that.
my
shit, at least.
player, you literally passing the ball
I
to
know
niggas.
they worked on a football game like that for sure though with the Oculus shit. Like
Yeah,
you
they-
like play an actual position. Like you just pick a position and you play the position on the VR.
They're
I'd
on
definitely be a receiver.
they're on early stages with that. It's a little. It's Patrick Mahomes on the shit, so it's like a lot of
Yeah.
like quarterback shit, but it's still very blocky. You like the graphics on that shit. It's kind of like
Yeah,
early
you gotta work on shit like that
PlayStation.
for a long time.
Yeah, but it's it's in motion.
Yeah.
You know, but that 2K shit would really put niggas out the paint because niggas be capping on them damn sticks now. You tap in and you gotta really damn have to dribble the ball and shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nigga.
Our niggas gonna sink or swim, man.
All right.
Niggas gonna be getting their cookies took easily
All
coming
right.
down that bitch.
Nab.
Nigga get dunked on the Oculus is crazy.
That should be lit though. dog.
Niggas get dunked on. Niggas get dunked on the Oculus, bro. That's insane. Nigga take his headset off. Nigga take his headset off. I'm cool. Leaving the match. Oh, that'd be the new lead the match for the nigga take his Oculus off.
Yeah, take that shit off and sling it on the couch.
Like, all right, man, what's going on here? Niggas be pissed, man. That'd be dope though. But I'll never play 130. I mean, pay 130 for the game. I'll tell you that right now. Y'all can have that shit. But as much as niggas be complaining, niggas gonna cop. The
Oh, yeah,
same
it's
shit.
Every year.
That trailer was dope though. I tell you that though. The Jordan shit. That shit was fire.
And that's kind of crazy because they did that 2K11.
2K11. Yup.
Like they had the Jordan challenges and shit, and they just
That's when they really started bringing all the legendary teams back, like
yeah.
in full motion. And 2K11, shit, I was definitely getting busy on that. That was peak Derrick Rose too.
Oh yeah. D Rose was on the cover when that was
2012.
2012. He was on the cover of 2012.
2012. Matter of fact, it was 3 of them niggas. It wasn't him Dolo. It was him, KD,
and somebody else.
Blake.
Probably was Blake. Blake was still in his bag around that time.
Yeah, man, I fuck with that shit, man. But I still ain't got no PS5 though, so I mean, it is what it is, man. Niggas make it seem like that's a bad thing if you ain't cut that shit yet. To be honest with you, but I would only use it to watch DVDs.
That's what I'm saying. Like I really will
Yes,
buy
I'm really
it.
kind of burnt out on that shit. I lost my passion,
y'all on
bro.
game, so it's like, you know, it don't really matter to y'all.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all. I'm telling you, Trevor, as a nigga that got one, like y'all ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I got Call of Duty Mobile. That's it does its job for me. You know what I mean? Like I be fucking.
No,
that shit
niggas
up,
really
dog.
be on the
No,
mobile
that
playing Call of
Mobile
Duty.
go crazy. I like that better than the PS5 version.
I'm telling you, dog, nigga. 'cause
Facts. That mobile version go crazy.
I'm trying
dog.
to tell you, dog.
It's better.
Nigga, that
Now I know this one nigga, he be going crazy. I be like, this nigga playing it like he got the controller in his hand for real.
niggas, you can sync your phone to controllers and shit, like through Bluetooth.
Yeah, you can.
Through PS4s
You
and
can put the
Xbox 360s
controller,
and
you can
shit.
sync it to the game.
And then you look at your phone playing and shit.
Or you can
Wow.
have like a little piece you can sell and hook up and hold the controller, hold the phone basically. Like you holding the controller, but it got the phone on it.
Yeah,
Wow.
but for the tournaments and shit on Call of Duty, you can't. They don't allow you to use controllers and shit. So
Yeah,
you ain't like that on the screen.
You
You're about to
basically
get
modding,
fucked
you modding
up.
your phone basically. Like
I'm good with the screen. I don't need no controller, bro.
I suck in shooting games.
Nigga, that shit lit.
Nigga, the last shooting game I played was Modern Warfare 2. That was 2011,
God
12.
damn. God.
And it was a stretch when I thought I was really in my bag.
Mm.
Until I started playing with niggas from overseas.
These niggas.
Like, I got fucked up.
Yeah, fuck overseas some niggas here.
here. All right.
No, them dudes over there was on some different type shit. I thought, nigga, I think the biggest game I might have had like 15 kills.
Yeah.
And like 6 deaths.
I
thought I was doing something.
I think the funniest shit that about playing on like PlayStation and shit is like the commentary, like the mics being on and shit like that. Even though your mic can be on the mobile app, but it's just a lot of Hispanics on them shit. Like he just be going crazy.
Oh, these definitely was some Luka Doncic type motherfuckers.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, they was going crazy on the mic.
Yeah. Now on the Oculus, there's a lot of like Europeans on there. There's a lot of niggas from London and shit on there. And they just be talking. They just like to talk. Like, bro, like just fucking shoot your bow and arrows. That's why we're here. But these niggas really be networking and all kind of shit through these shit. Cause I seen like a video recently. It's like these two guys been playing Call of Duty for like 12
Yeah, I saw that
years.
shit.
Yeah,
They finally met up with each
up.
other and
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
so you know it brings people together.
Yeah,
I
bring
guess.
people together,
Yeah.
form relationships.
That's how Corday and them boys met. They played games online.
For
And
real?
They linked
okay.
up. That's how they started YBN.
I mean, yeah, man, to be honest with you, man, we talked about this before. Like social media, technology. There's a lot of great things that come from it. You can form dope relationships through social media. You can find love through social media. You can find great relationships with build friends, business, job opportunities, like all type of great shit, man. So I don't really feed into too much of the negative that come from it. It's the people who fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the bad people that
that's all
fuck
it
it up. Like the technology never did nothing. The social media never did nothing. Just even the gram, just the way it done transitioned from 10 years ago to now is completely different. Completely different now. But I just think with time and how it just became more like, how can I say? Everything just looks so professional now, man. Like it's rare that you come across pictures that are just regular.
Yeah.
Everything seems like a photo shoot. Not everything, but a lot of you know what I'm talking
It's
about.
the show off app. Like that's what it is. Like
Yeah, it seems like
it's the
everything is
show-off
so
app.
professional now.
Like I gotta display something. Like you know what I'm saying. It is what it is though. Like I fuck with it for its own reasons.
Yeah, Instagram always changes some shit up. I tell you that. They change their display again. These niggas be fucking with shit that don't need to be fucked with though. They just like Twitter, in a sense.
They got the close friends for Twitter now.
Yeah. I seen a few of those pop up on my
have you
TL.
been invited in any Twitter circles yet?
So I don't see no stories on my shit.
No, it's not stories. It's like tweets, but it'll
be green.
It'll say you can see this because you're invited to see this. Like only certain tweets are like private tweets. Like only you can see it.
You can't retweet it or nothing.
But you'll know because it'll have like
it.
a little green thing at the bottom, like, yo, this is a private tweet, only you can see it.
I haven't probably been on Twitter for like a day or two. So I don't really know.
Yeah, they just started this
week. They
just
started like last week. Everybody ain't got it yet, though.
Yeah.
I ain't got it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't got it yet.
I don't even think I updated my Twitter in probably like a couple of updates. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't update shit on my phone till that shit be like you gotta update it in order to access the shit.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they got the private tweets only.
You know them shit's gonna get exposed, right?
I don't want nothing to do with none of that, bro. Like, but you know,
you gonna see some Twitter stories with somebody close tweets getting exposed.
I done been invited to a few of them. It's all good, man. Yeah. Salute to y'all who trust me with y'all private tweets.
Hey, for sure. Instagram
why
too.
The fuck you need a private tweet though? Like I
just send a DM to me. Yeah. I think like a DM is more sufficient than that, but you know.
Oh, okay.
It's like close friends on
It's
Instagram,
close friends on Instagram,
but for TL.
But for TL. That's basically what that is.
Wow.
They got the same the green strip on it that'll let you only you can see this based off of, you know, your close friends and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I speak freely on Twitter. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I need to put shit in close friends in order to speak.
It's not for us to judge, Drew.
Okay,
it's not for us to judge.
Big up. You know,
yeah, big ups to them.
Big up. Whatever the fuck that means. I don't get it for Twitter, though. Maybe I need to, like...
You already know niggas gonna use that to wild out now.
Oh, yeah.
This girl already said, please take me out this.
Hey.
Screenshot, put it on the TL. Because he said some shit like, oh, I got this close friend shit. Nah, I can show this, you know. Nah. This girl was at the bottom like, please take me out of this.
Yeah. Bro.
Hey, niggas don't want to see your private thoughts, nigga.
All right, man. Stick to Snapchat, bro.
Worse, like just go to Snapchat with all that shit, man. You should have deleted after a while. It's like it never happened, bro. Just stay over there with that shit, man.
You can see if they screenshot.
That's just too dumb to play around with on Twitter, man. Especially in the
Twitter
put your shit on the summer screen jam.
Twitter too volatile and shit like that, bro. Like,
very volatile, bro.
Nah, bro.
You don't know who getting that shit, bro. You don't know.
That would be hilarious, bro.
It's a nasty game, bro.
Niggas getting screenshot on the close friend tweets, bro. That'd be crazy. It's gonna happen, bro.
It's gonna happen
sooner or later. It's just about when it happens.
It's gonna be a thread of shit too.
Word, it's gonna happen, bro.
Y'all fuck around, think y'all can tweet some shit in that shit if you want. Motherfuckers to send that shit to your job if you got your job on display. Be careful who you put in that shit, man. Real talk. You think somebody y'all fuck with, that shit get in the wrong hands.
Insane.
But to be honest though, that shit you be able to narrow down, like, cause if you got, I see somebody put like 150 something people in they close friends.
You asking for it with that much. You ain't cool with that much people, bro. Not on Twitter, bro.
Not on Twitter. 150?
Like, be real, bro. Like,
why the fuck does only this shit dumb? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to wrap this shit around my head, but I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Right.
Because if your point of tweeting shit is engagement, why would you limit it to just close friends?
To me, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Unless you're trying to be on some like sneaky weirdo shit.
That and some fake ego shit. Like, everybody don't need like this much privacy on Twitter. Like, just send a DM, bro. Like,
or get a phone number.
Call me. Yeah, like, you know, stop being weird. Like, just get hey, like, I want your number. Like, I give you a number to contact you, or you feel me? Or send a DM. Like, I don't know, man.
It's weird. I don't know. I can't call it, man. We'll see how this shit go, though. But like you saying, like, as y'all continue to talk about it, I'm continue to see, like, why the fuck would people want to fuck with this shit?
Somebody close friends on Twitter getting exposed soon. I give it a week.
Because I thought they already had something, like, you can have, like, a selective group that only sees, like, your tweets or some shit.
Yeah, that's that's what they was talking about.
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
That's basically what it is.
Okay. I never used that feature anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like if I want to tweet something, everybody should see it. Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't see myself using that feature neither. You know,
Yeah.
it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to get off some jokey shit.
Yeah.
But that ain't really necessary.
Unless you're trying to get screenshot because you got smoke, but you don't really want to direct that
Word.
smoke. So,
Undercover smoke.
yeah, man. I can see a few people on the timeline using that shit for that feature alone, just because they're not trying to step to shit. But I don't know.
Unless somebody really trying to get out some personal thoughts or something. They might be going through something. I don't know. But even then, it's like, bro, you keep that to yourself.
Go see a therapist.
Yeah.
Twitter's not your therapist.
Yeah.
That's the problem now. Niggas think it is.
No, niggas really be putting out
I
they
tweeted the
deepest
other
thing.
day.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
tweeted
bro,
that
like,
the other day.
niggas who never met you or don't know you like that should not know your weak points, bro. Like, like, come on, bro. Like, next thing you know, you getting exposed because you ask somebody to help fix your car. Like, nigga, like, like you tweeting us that you can't afford gas and shit. Like, bro, like, why you tweeting us that?
I'm talking about even deeper than that.
No, but
like your darkest moments be on the TL.
That's like the top of the iceberg.
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
it be like it goes all the way
Be
down.
down.
Like,
Yeah.
like niggas be sharing some dark shit, and I be like, bro, like I ain't trying to like read this shit on the TL, bro. Like
Some shit you take it to the grave, man. Some shit you gotta take to the grave. Real talk.
I don't know. I done said some wild shit on Twitter that has gotten me out of some situations that I kind of needed to be out of anyways. But I felt freely to say that shit because that's what the fuck I was feeling at the time.
yeah, like and that you are who you are at the end of the day. Like I don't know, man.
Well,
I feel like if I'm gonna go through all this shit to make a private sector of a public app, I might as well just say it how I gotta say it. Like that's just me though.
Yeah, teachers on.
So big ups to y'all. Though.
Yeah, man.
That shit gonna get a lot of people in trouble. Just like if iMessage gets with the unsent texts and all that type of shit. Because I'm interested to see how they're gonna even model that. Is it gonna be on something like, you know, oh, this message was unsent? Like notify the other person that this message was unsent? Shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like how Instagram got it to where the message is unsent. Does it tell you the exact person that unsent it?
It'll just say you have an unsent message.
You gotta be. I
okay.
think you gotta kind of be on like your DMs at the
To
time
see it, to catch it.
Catching
Catching somebody sending a message and
Other than
unsending
that,
it in 2 seconds is crazy.
It'll just
That's
say,
crazy.
Like, it'll just bring you. It'll give you the notification though, like you got an unsent message.
But see, I just think it's like, okay, you got some other line shit going on that you ain't supposed to be doing. That's why you sit you
checking
wildin'.
behind you?
Yeah, you sitting them hard eyes, but then you gotta delete them hard eyes. I see what's going on here. All right. But I don't ever go looking for that shit. Like you delete that shit. I know you was wildin', bro. You know, I know you got.
Just seeing it actually in the act is insane. Like you in your DM scrolling, you see type it, sent. Then that shit get unsent. It's like, oh, okay. Like, bro, I see you.
Stand on it. You been feeling good last night. Okay, stand on it, nigga.
You need to stand on that. That's how you really think. Like you need to stand on that. Like
so that's too risky. I might get.
That's why they call alcohol spirits.
That shit happened to me a few days ago. Somebody FaceTimed me like at 1 a.m. I was asleep, and I was like, I was asleep when you called. She was like, I'm glad you didn't pick up tequila, man.
You was gonna start. You gonna talk to the real her.
So I was like, oh, you was about to spill some truths, huh? Something, LMAO.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
1:30. I know what time it is, bro.
Shit crazy.
I'm shitting. I missed that call.
Cut the head off.
Word.
That shit wild. So y'all believe in that drunk mind tell what's the saying? Drunk
I done
mind
heard
tell
some shit from some drunk people like, bro, like that's how you really feel, bro. Like,
and a sober mind. What I y'all know what saying I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. Y'all believe in that shit?
A drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
Yeah. Drunk mind speaks. So y'all believe in that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like I done heard some shit from a drunk nigga, be like, bro, like that's how you really feel, bro. Like you been wanting to say that. Like,
And for prime example, when white folks on King Street be saying nigger and all this shit to people, and then they get laid out on King Street, that's how you felt at the time, bro. That's why you and the repercussions are you got knocked
alcohol
out.
give you some courage, bro.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that shit on a regular day if we in line for pizza.
Because you drunk and you feeling loose. You feeling like you not gonna feel the repercussions because you're drunk. You say you let your tongue like Babylon.
But yeah, I mean, I've had many of drunk conversations with people. You know what I mean? And it's not just me being drunk. It's like they'll call me just on some, man, I need to tell you something and get some shit off my chest. But I could tell they had like a few shots in them, you know.
Yeah. That look.
But is let me ask you, Mike, is that annoying for you, though? Because you don't drink. Like, if somebody calls you drunk and be like, Mike, what you doing?
That's what I don't like. I don't like a loud drunk.
Right.
I don't like a loud drunk.
Where all that noise in the background.
I don't like a loud drunk, man.
No,
like,
that doesn't bother me. Like my ex, when she used to drink and she'll call me drunk, like, it didn't bother me. She just, because we already know if a woman call you drunk, you know, she really fuck with you type shit. So, it didn't bother. It was funny, if anything.
I mean, if that's your lady, but just like a random, like a person like you just started talking to or some shit like that. And it's like, yeah, we're not really on that level.
We're not on that level yet? Nah, it just depends on how that relationship has grown and going. And it's like, where this shit coming from? That's where I would take it like, where is this really coming from?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it bothered me, no. It would be more so just funny. I hit her the next day like, yo, you was tripping last night. Or you was tripping yesterday or a few days ago, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Okay. But I wouldn't say it bothered me. It bothers you?
Nah, I mean, depends on what state of sleep I'm in. You know what I mean? Like, if you catching me like I'm dozing off on Netflix and I get a call during this time, I might be up for the goofy shit. You know what I mean? But if you catching me, I already done kicked and I feel the phone vibrating or whatever.
You
like
with the dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm like, bruv, like
that's
get off.
That's emergencies only. Like
like that's why I don't have the silent shit on. Like, and I respect people who put their phone on silent.
I keep my phone on silent.
Like I respect people because that just lets me know like I don't need to call you if some shit hitting the fan. You know what I mean? Like I need to call somebody who's gonna pick up the fucking phone. But if I see those notifications, I already know like I can't call this nigga because hell, this nigga he ain't gonna get the notification. You know what I mean? Like, but I respect that. But for me, it's like I like to have my phone on just in case anything pop off because my niggas be wilding out here sometimes. And I've had calls at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to come talk to the police for them. You know what I mean? So you know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, niggas be wilding out here. It be like that, but I like to have my phone on at all times because you just never know. You know, some people are like that. Some people be like, nah, bro, I go to bed at 9 o'clock. Don't call me after 9. This and this and that. I'm like, bro, okay.
I don't like when you go drink with somebody and you know your limit. Like you go, hey, I'm gonna get drunk till I just feel good, and they get drunk too, and they kind of low key shit face. Yeah, and they just blow your little buzz because now you kind of gotta
babysit.
You kind of gotta babysit. It's like, bro, I can't drink for my tolerance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now you done blew my shit. So yeah. I don't like them type of drunk niggas.
Yeah, I think I've been in a situation like that, and it was probably worse because I don't drink. So I know they say you when you going out with somebody, it's not really fun to drink by yourself. So I can understand if somebody necessarily wouldn't want to kick it with me because I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can still have a good time not drinking though. That's how I feel. Like I would have a good time not drinking than somebody else was.
Like this is dude I work with. We bartend together and shit. And he's he's gone through AA, and so it's good to see like. You know, because some people who go through AA can't be around alcohol at all. Like, they can't see it, can't smell it because it might trigger them. But he's able to, still do his thing. But this is a sober nigga who be at EDM concerts, that be at all kind of different concerts. But EDM, to be sober?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, that's wild. So you just really are just living life. You know what I mean?
That's a drug-based genre. Like.
Exactly. But he was at High Water that was just here like 2 weeks ago and shit. Like
or High Tide?
High Tide, yeah. And just having a ball, man. So there are people who, like that's somebody I know I can call to be like, oh, we're going to have a good time regardless because they just enjoy music. And I feel the same with Mike. Like we've gone to like brunch, little after parties and shit, and you vibe and shit. But when it's time to go for you also, But yeah, I mean, it's never been because you enjoy music also. So you know what I mean? Like I don't see like we couldn't go out to hang out. I know Mike ain't gonna take the shot, but he's still gonna be vibing, Mm-hmm. If there's a click, it's a click. We gotta roll, But yeah, I feel that.
Definitely. But I know that should be annoying as fuck. You done got a low buzz and now you got babysit somebody who done.
Ain't no buzz no more. Ain't no buzz no more, bro.
Fucked up.
Ain't no buzz.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
keep this nigga from going to jail, getting in a fight or something.
All right, and that'd be the worst when you trying to hoop on something, and then your
Word,
homeboy
like-
over there just drunk, just stumbling around people. Like, bro, what you doing, dog?
Like tighten up, bro. Like damn.
Like, you know that one video of the white dude who falling down he falling down the steps where he got the drink in his hand. It looked like he outside a trailer or something.
Yeah. He's looking dumb.
Look
Oh,
at
Drew,
that.
you see the video of dog who did the jungle juice in his kitchen sink? That shit got like 10 million views on Twitter
Tipsy
now.
bartender.
Nah, bro ran the fuck out.
Bro, I never seen that big of a combination ever. Niggas saying Everclear some weak shit too. I seen a tweet that said his back got hurt for reaching that low for
Yeah, that's them plastic
Bottom shelf?
them plastic bottle liquors. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's nothing.
They said Everclear. Another Everclear.
Yeah.
2 box wines.
That nigga don't drink none of them shit neither. That's the crazy shit. Like he don't drink none of
You
them
just
shit.
do that
like,
shit for engagement and content.
Yeah, he's a bartender for sure, but he
That
don't drink,
was
he don't drink
entirely.
He did a tub. He did a
too
bathtub one.
Much liquor, entirely too much. Dog, that
What would that even taste like? That's way too much shit mixed together.
I
That-
tasted like before. It's just
What it taste like?
it tastes like spiked juice. Basically, that's all it is.
Oh, okay.
see.
Yeah,
I'm at-
cherry soda,
I'm
Sprite, orange juice.
I'm at the point in my life where I enjoy just nice cocktails. You know what I mean?
Word, like
That shit right there.
that's college shit.
That's
like,
that's beneath college.
Yeah.
Bro.
Would y'all
Just-
drink a jungle juice now though?
no, hell no.
no.
Like it's.
Is there a good one that you could? Not the one that he did. Is there one that you would?
I can make a good one, but I'm still not trying to like. I can make a good one, but I already know going down that road is gonna make me a slutty drunk person. So it's
And
like
that shit costs. If you make a good jungle juice, you're buying top shelf shit. So like,
Everclear in that punch is already gonna be like people know what corn alcohol tastes like in your drinks. You know what I mean? And Hawaiian punch ain't cutting that shit no
that's
more.
Not cutting that shit no more. Man.
It's not. The Hawaiian punch don't even hit the same no
Yeah,
more.
like you don't get older, bro. Like you don't want to drink none of that shit no more.
All right.
man. Like that was like young niggas. Shit.
OD, bruv. Like rum. He had Bacardi, Captain Morgan rum in that shit.
What's that
like.
wine she
He
called?
poured a whole-
Franza.
He poured
Frenza.
the wine. He had box wine. Like this nigga was going crazy. Like
Now, Frenza down. That's, bruv. We used to play slap the bag, and that's like you chug out the damn spout of that shit, and then you slap the bag.
That shit
in.
ass.
Nah, it's just
Francie,
it's
it do its job. It's a cheap wine. That's
It's
all.
just
it
a
is.
drunk time.
Yeah.
You know, but you know what you're gonna feel like
Yeah.
that next day. One cup of that shit, bro, that headache tomorrow is gonna be you're gonna feel nasty.
I seen one he did in the tub. This nigga had candy in the shit too. He said, I paid somebody to clean this tub out completely. And that nigga got busy. I mean, talking about candy, gummy worms.
But
wine,
nobody's drinking that. He's
soda.
doing that shit just for content, like for clickbait.
Like the day I don't do niggas even make jungle juices in college still? Like they still do that?
I don't
That's
know,
like a
bro.
thing. I know we used to do shit like that for niggas that didn't want to bring like alcohol, like they on a bottle, like hey y'all drink that, like y'all not touching our bottles, like. But like I don't know people still was doing shit like that, like for sure, like. I done been to a couple cookouts and like they done had that shit, but that's like that was like a long time ago. Like,
yeah, and I don't even see that shit at cookouts. I think the only person I really could ask is VT because he be in the dorms with the college bitches.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I had to really okay, bro. Like
Yeah, but nah, I really don't know. Like, cause I don't know. Like, I haven't seen I saw the bottle of Everclear. I'm like, that's not even Everclear. But now I looked it up. They got a new label and all. Like,
Everclear. Another Everclear.
yeah, 2 bottles of Everclear. That's UOD.
Oh, it was like at
already.
least four of them bitches.
Everclear can start a lawnmower. So like
God damn.
Nah, for real. If you need to make it from here to
You
to
can
Mount
put-
Pleasant Street, you can put that shit in your tank and you can make it.
You'll be all right.
No, man.
Mhm. It ain't for like driving to damn Canada, but you can get down the street and with that shit in your tank.
That shit gonna put that spark in that engine. You'll be all right.
But you gonna get where you need to be.
Damn. That shit crazy.
But that drunk talk shit, man, that shit. I'm not, if I'm not on that level at a certain time, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you got me fucked up. That's how I feel, because that's around the time I'm about to get back up. You know what I'm saying?
Word,
so,
like
you making me jump out my sleep.
That'd be
I'm
the peak
damn
sleep
sure not.
right there.
Yeah. So if I'm
That's
waking up,
definitely peak. That's peak sleep.
If
You in
you
your
wake
deep,
up-
deep sleep.
yeah. So you gonna wake up in a panic, like hello, like what the fuck, like you all right? And if it's just something like, oh, I'm hanging up, bro. Like you are clearly fine. You're just tripping. So, but also I might not go back to sleep, so now I'm gonna be shitting. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man.
Yeah. So we had some new music that dropped on Friday, man. We had some new Brent that dropped.
West Side Gun drop.
West Side dropped?
Yeah, he dropped it.
Okay. Who else dropped? Burna Boy dropped. Trying to think of somebody else. Those are the only three that I can think of that dropped. What you think about West Side shit? I don't listen to him. You already know that. So what you got?
I was bumping that shit the whole weekend. That shit, I fuck with it.
Okay.
Straight.
Okay.
Stove God did this thing, of course. I fuck with Stove God. I need a new project from Stove God Cooks. But that was pretty decent. It was decent for West Side Gun. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Brent album too. That last skit kind of had me like, I was like, whoa, like that last skit, like whoa, like what's going on? But overall, like I like the Brent album. It was pretty good. You know, of course, niggas gonna get they fake toxic bag off for the Brent energy, but you know, it was cool. I like the Brent album.
What tracks you like from West Side shit?
Big Ass Bracelet. I was listening to it on the way here. It's still up. So I like Big Ass Bracelet. Hold on. I'll just run it through it. Bobby Roode. It's only 10 tracks, but I like the Ritz Broughton, Derek Bowman. Yeah, them like my standouts though. Bobby Roode, Derek Bowman, Big Ass Bracelet, and I'm all back to back. Ritz Broughton, too. So yeah, I mean I like the whole thing though. It's like it's good little vibe music. I liked it. It was cool. That Brent was cool. That Brent cold though. I like Brent though. But yeah. I'm a Brent fan, so I'm always be pro Brent.
I fuck with it. I mean, he already got the vocals. You already know how I feel about the vocals. He give me like he sound like a modern day John B type. So when you put that shit over some good production, it's not. I would say it's not. It blew me out the water, but it was a very good project.
It was good.
It was very good project. I like the theme. Fuck the world.
That was what
2020.
Yeah, so
that's the one right there.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's the one right there. I play that shit straight through, no skips. But this one right here was Loose Change out the gates. I ran that shit back. Yeah, that was pretty good. I fuck with Loose Change.
Even the songs that were already out, it still fit the album. Like it don't sound like some old shit.
No, it don't. It sounded like it fit. Of course, he had the singles that we already heard that was on there. The shit with Tyler, the shit with Drake.
Yeah, that shit with Tyler been out, but it fit the album.
Yeah, it fit the album. Loose Change is my shit. Role Model, my favorite record though.
Yeah, that Role Model shit go hard.
That Role Model shit go hard. Jackie Brown, that shit hard. The shit with Junie.
That was hard
too.
Called? That's what was hard.
Let me see. FYTB. Addictions was good. All Mine. Price of Fame is the one. That's the single that he dropped.
All Mine is the shit.
All Mine is fire.
All Mine is the shit, yeah.
All Mine is fire, man. I fuck with it. But yeah, of course, you know, everybody gonna have their gripes with certain artists. Of course, you know, it's a rolling theme with him though. Like he's just terrible, make terrible music, and I can't subscribe to that. If you feel he make terrible music, I mean that's your opinion. I'm not here to argue what niggas like and dislike in terms of music. But I do know, I just look at it as kind of funny. Especially for niggas who glorify Giveon. So that's all I got to say about that. I mean, no disrespect to Dog's craft. I mean,
no, Dog ass. Dog ass.
But I don't like his music particularly. I can't
ass.
Get with his voice.
Mike gonna Dog ass. I've been saying Dog's ass is the first time I heard. Like, this nigga's ass. Like, he's ass. I don't know how he. What type of. Where's the singing ability with that dude? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it.
But there's a few of these niggas who really do their thing. Like, Brent do his thing, Sir do his thing. That nigga really can sing. I fuck with that nigga, Sir. I wonder if he gonna drop another project, but yeah, man. Salute to Brent, man. I fuck with it. Solid project, man. So, and I think he's on pace to sell. What was it? Like 150 first week. That's pretty good for an R&B album.
That's not bad.
Especially for him. He independent too.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's real good. That's real good. So was it Friday or Thursday? Speaking of R&B, there was a tweet that I thought came from Chris Brown page, but obviously it was like an ad, a promo. But when you click on it, it still goes to his Twitter page. That's why it's confusing to me, because if it was a promo, I don't understand how it's not actually on your page. But whatever. That shit had, and I really don't put too much in the retweets, likes it, but Chris Brown got 35 million followers, right? And I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, nigga, this shit got, and they got the time when the tweet was made and all that. This shit had like 2 retweets, but like 80 something, like 150 quotes, and people just killing him because it was like, oh, the deluxe is coming. Something I know Chris ain't put no tweet out, and this shit only got 2 retweets with 35 million followers, but apparently it was an ad. But honestly, to me, that make it worse. Because if it's an ad and it's all on Twitter,
and it's your official page, then.
And not for nothing, bro, I fuck with Chris Brown project.
That album was good.
It was just a lot of people really killing this project, bro. I don't understand why. I don't know if because people still don't fuck with Chris. I know I heard they still be shadow banning his shit, so you really got to go look for it.
For real?
That's what I heard.
Like he's still dealing with that like now? Damn.
But it was a good album though. I fuck with the album.
That was a good album.
You already know how I feel about the WizKid record. That's the one that I really fuck with.
My only thing with the album, I wish he would have did more records like Warm Embrace, but it was still a good album to me.
I like Forbidden. Forbidden is the one. That's really like a feel good type record. I fuck with that. Iffy, that was a single. Closure with Her, that's fire. I fuck with that. The intro was good too, Till the Wheels Fall Off.
Yeah.
That shit was fire. I think Chris really did a good job of letting this album flow, really do his thing, let it mesh together and everything. But, he was real disappointed with his sales first week. He felt like he didn't really get the support.
He said it's back bracking with everybody. I was like, all right, man.
He can have that. But outside of that, I can understand his disappointment.
He said he back banging on niggas, man.
That's cool.
Super Blood is back.
Hey, man, that's what you want to do. That's your prerogative. I'm not here to, really talk and get engaged with that type of talk. If that's what Chris wants to do, that's his prerogative.
Yeah, I feel like that shit unnecessary. Like it's keeping him from being what he truly is. But that's him at the end of the day. It is what it is.
I don't know. I think overall consensus, I don't understand what people didn't really like about the album. But like I said, music is subjective though. So that's what I always charge the game to, man. That's that shit being, man. Niggas, the only thing I don't like is when niggas get to start lying about certain shit. I don't like that. Like with this Lil Wayne shit and 50 Cent shit, it just be outlandish, man.
They saying, so what's the like the main thing? Because all I'm seeing is, the main thing with me was what I saw somebody say, his mixtapes hindered him. And I'm like,
no, they said him doing $1 million with the Carter 3 the first week hindered him.
How? He was
because half his shit don't got plaques with it, which was a lie. But you call yourself a music advocate, or you listen to music.
He had plaques before Carter.
He was platinum selling artist his first album, and that was in '99. He was a platinum selling artist before the Carter series.
Word though, I don't. Man. So why are we lying like that? Like,
so it kept him from being the king of. It kept him from being the king of rap and. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that shit, to be honest with you. Because it was just...
I don't get it, man. I don't know, man. Wasn't they talking about 50 Cent mixtape?
All right, here we go. As much as the digital era helped Wayne go on to sell 1 million in a week with C3, it hindered him forever because half of his shit don't got plaques attached, and we all know Drought 3 dedication and shit would have easily gone diamond in the streaming era had those streams counted. This hindered him from being bigger than Pac on paper and stopping him from being crowned king of sales in hip hop.
So his more angle is from like a sales standpoint.
Yeah, but even still, he told a lie in there.
Yeah, that's a lie though.
Like half his shit don't got plaques, nigga. What plaques are you talking about?
And then I saw
every album is gold or better.
Somebody was saying if that was the case, 50 Cent would be
bigger than everybody.
No, those mixtapes. I'm not shitting on 50 Cent mixtape discography. He dropped a lot of mixtape content or whatnot, but none of those tapes were better than Lil Wayne mixtape run. Like, that's just facts. Like, what we been doing? Like that's cool if y'all listen to that. If y'all subscribe to that shit, that's cool. But like on an overall scale, like we just speaking like knowledgeable. Like
It didn't shake the nation
It didn't
like
shake
how
the nation
Wayne
how
shit
Lil Wayne
did.
shit
No, it
did.
didn't.
That's just facts. Like,
and it's not taking away from 50 because he's
like his
a legend.
mixtape run is up there. Like I'm
It's
not
top 3.
but like it just ain't moved the needle like how Lil Wayne mixtape run did. Like that's just facts. Like,
And honestly, talking about in a digital era, bro. Listen, it don't matter if you was dropping on a mix. If you was dropping mixtapes back then, if you didn't have a buzz, you didn't have a buzz. Period. It didn't matter.
Your mixtape ain't matter. If niggas ain't
Either
know
caught traction or it didn't.
That's just what it is.
That's just what it was. It had nothing to do with the internet being a boost.
The internet was the gateway to these tapes. So like that didn't even make sense saying that. The internet carried all from the mixtape era to the blog era to now. The internet has always been the highway for this shit. So like that don't even make sense.
Yeah, it didn't matter if you was hot. You was hot. You was getting blazed because millions of rappers have put mixtapes out on Dat Piff, live mixtapes, all of them, and the shit just ain't catch heat.
It's only a few niggas on that top 10 all time.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Mixtape list though.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's frustrating because I don't want to go against 50, man. I fuck with 50, but niggas just be lying.
Like, we don't gotta lie just to try to prop 50 up. Like 50 is where he at respectively. Like he's there. That's just what it is, man.
50 got a lot of stands though. I will say.
I don't understand that. Like y'all don't gotta try to prop him up on Lil Wayne, bro. Like dude, we're not doing that, bro. Like,
they trying to prop him up on Snoop too.
Snoop, who's arguably the biggest rap star all time.
Like somebody asked, is Snoop the biggest? Is the most famous rapper ever?
Yes.
And it was like yes, and it was like no. Well, 50 has performed in places that
That's
other rappers ain't perform. I'm like,
that's a lie. Snoop probably's been there before him. That's just facts. Like you ever watched it's like a YouTube video with all the Snoop Dogg like commercials. This nigga got Indian commercials, Japan commercials.
no, I haven't seen that.
Saudi Arabian commercials. Like he got all kind of shit, bro. Like the nigga is the most famous rapper. Like period. Like,
I want to see that. I need to see that. But in terms of, I don't know, man. A lot of it is biased though. A lot of it is biased, and that's
bro,
cool.
that 50 Cent.
Because if you feel like he rap better than Wayne, that's fine. I ain't gonna argue that.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
But in terms of what happened in their
factual
careers,
shit, like factual shit, well, we're not gonna go back and forth.
one nigga
that.
outlasts another nigga. Niggas is funny because I seen somebody put like a poll out for like 03 to 05 50 versus 07 to 09. Wayne is like, y'all catered to 50 in this poll because
that says everything you got.
because Wayne shit is before and after them years. You see what I'm saying? Like we go 04 to 010 for Wayne. Technically, I always say 04 to 09.
And then if we want to be technical, it's still going because Wayne actually still get calls for verses from niggas. Niggas not asking for a 50 Cent verse on their albums right now. I bet you 9 times out of 10,
it's rare.
An industry poll, niggas is calling Wayne for a verse what they call 50 Cent.
No, that's facts.
That's just facts. So his shit technically still going.
Yeah. I kind of stopped the point at 09 based off the quality of the run and shit like that. But come on, man. That shit was way longer. You even pushing it with the Curtis. And that's 07. So it's the reason why niggas said 03 to 05.
I get money in, but that good, bro.
That shit wasn't that far. But I fuck with 50 though.
I fuck with 50, bro.
Fuck with 50. Yeah, niggas ain't gotta do that extra shit, man.
Yeah, man.
It just be a lot of changing of history be trying to go on, man. We not really going with that one. I'm sorry. Even if you don't prefer me, I'm really starting to see a lot of niggas really didn't. That's why I always feel like this shit always go back to regional. Because when I find out where a nigga tweeting from, I'd be like, okay, like, it makes sense. It makes sense. A lot of shit be regional. That's what I'm telling you. Don't let us have that north-south versus, man. It's going to get ugly on the TL. Y'all think them jokes was nasty then? It's going to get worse.
Let's take it down.
It's going to get worse, man.
Let's go. Nah, let's go. Let me roll my sleeves up, man. Let's go, man.
Niggas going to rep for their reasons, man. Telling you, niggas is going to rep for their reasons. West, south, north.
Civil War, man.
Hey, I never really seen the one region never really talk crazy about nobody. The Northwest.
Northwest?
Yeah, Northwest don't really say shit.
That's what Northwest is more
like Seattle, Portland.
Yeah, like Debate and all that type of shit.
Not the
You
Bay.
wouldn't put Debate Northwest?
No, that's just West.
I mean, it's top of Cali though. That's like at the top of Cali.
Nah.
No?
No.
What's like at the
It's
top
like the
of
middle,
Cali? Like,
Sacramento.
okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like at the top.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, but what's out? I'm
Montana.
not gonna disrespect them, but like, what's out there though? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Them boy don't really pop they shit. Like, imagine nigga from Northwest saying like, man, we got the best rappers.
that didn't happen.
Oh, we got the best dress. We got the best looking hoes.
All right, man. That I might go with. Like, y'all women might be fire out there. But
I haven't been out there.
Yeah, I don't.
My boy Royce, he he lived out in Seattle. He rep for Seattle women. So
Seattle was cool when I was out there for a few days though.
yeah, I never been to
It
Seattle.
was cool. Like, I was actually at parks. Everybody was smoking their weed, having a good time. Like, dispensaries everywhere. The weather was kind of shitty, but it always rains. It's raining for some.
The battles really be between the Southwest and the North.
Southwest, North.
Midwest don't really be getting
Midwest
involved
don't
in shit.
They don't really pop in on no shit, but it'd be like, yeah, Southwest, South versus North, and then West Coast had their own little.
No, West will go at the South end.
Yeah, the West, yeah, the West Coast, yeah, and East too, like the whole East Coast, Yeah, you're right.
But you got to think now, if the West going against the East Coast, that's North and South.
That's what I'm saying. We click up on there.
So y'all click, so the North and South will come together when it's time to go against the West. Basically, what y'all saying.
I mean, I'm not really 100% on their side, but if they want to join in, then they're like. That's just me, like as a purebred Southern nigga. Like, I ain't really on y'all side, but if y'all want to click up to go at these niggas, then it's cool. When we done with them, then we back on each other ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think about that tweet the girl had when she said a lot of y'all who be shitting on the South basically be talking like how white people view the South or something like that.
Low key though, I kind of agree with that.
I feel like that shit just boiled back to jokes, man.
It be white lens jokes.
Give me one. Just for the shit.
Just like the whole like thinking that we all slow shit. Like, nigga, like white people think all black people kind of slow for one. So like that's y'all kind of take y'all subscribing to their narratives just to try to tear down another black person. But get your joke off, black man.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that is right. They do trying to kind of shit on the educational system when it come to the South and shit like that. No, you right. To be honest with you, it's a lot of reasons. When I found out that they changed the grading scale,
yeah,
nigga, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Like, niggas was passing with 6. Mo, you said niggas was passing with 6 when y'all was in school. That shit was never like that all my years of school, bro. Like, if you was under a 69, you were cooked.
I remember when they did that shit. Like, they changed it like my senior year. Like, it was like 69 on up was still a D. And I was like, bro, what? What are we doing? Like, what is this? Like,
69 to a 70 was an F.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like,
70 to 76 was a D. 77 to 84 was a C. 85 to 92 is a B, and then 93 to 100 was an A. Now, I'm not against a 90 to 100 being an A, but when I was in school, all my years, that was a grading scale. Mm-hmm. Niggas done changed that shit.
It's subscribing more to that passing the kids through shit though, because my girl's a teacher. She tell me like, yo, like a lot of kids in elementary school get passed through, and they shouldn't be getting passed through. Like,
I don't agree with passing with a 60, bro. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that.
Bro.
I don't agree with that.
See, mostly it'd be the kids that they don't want to have to put up with that kid again.
It's more behavioral than anything, but like at the same time,
you still holding a child back when you do that. In my opinion,
at the same time, like they're still getting on through. Yeah, they have behavioral problems, but it's something that they're not grasping. Educationally. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you still gonna pass them through because you don't want to continue writing them up and shit, but. But I be getting what the teacher's coming from, because that's not their job to constantly discipline your child, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we really being technical, like, the shit start at home.
It do.
Why is your kid feeling comfortable enough to come to my class and act the ass every day? Like, I get where them boys be coming from sometimes. They don't want to deal with that shit. They don't want to deal with that shit, bro.
I'm going to feel you too, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel you. I can't let you pass with a 60. That was insane to me. Like, no. Even the way they got the letter grades graded, because it's a 10-point scale now.
Yeah, it's a 10 points basically.
So 59 and under is an F.
Yeah.
59 to 60 something is a D.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
70 to 80 is C. 80 to 90 is
Is a B.
and then 90 to 100 is A. Yeah, they
That's
simplified
pathetic, man.
It's fucking pathetic.
That's pathetic.
You're handicapping these kids.
That's
man.
how I feel. You handicapping them.
Like you really are, and it's and I feel for the elementary school teachers. I get it. I mean, some of these kids never have been in a school setting, so they've just been at home cutting the fuck up with Big Brother,
especially
friends.
now, like with everything going on, they done had to be homeschooled and shit. Like, man, my girls tell me, bro, like, cause like certain schools, like they had to provide the laptops for the homeschool and shit, bro. When it been time to turn them shit in, man, a lot of parents are running off with the laptops, so they learn this shit at home. Like they learning. You know what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? Like they
observe the behavior of their parents, and it just trickle down.
This shit,
it doesn't shock you, but you know that, and teachers know that from the first time that they talk to the parent,
right? Where
the fuck this shit comes from? You know what I mean? And that'd be the most heart-filling thing you really can see, because it's
you playing a child.
You can't. But you still got a job to do.
Exactly.
Like,
but and then crazy. It's like child comes in the same clothes as yesterday. You know what I mean? Or 2 days in a row, shit like that. Like then you really look at the shit like, damn, your child cutting up any dirty. Like, bruv, like it's mad out here.
Like,
but
where are you helping this child at, bro?
His mind is not even trying to be focused on learning
where
anything.
Are you helping? Then he come to school hungry, probably. Like, where are you helping this child? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
It sucks that it has to be like this, man. But really, this is why teachers need to be paid more, because of the shit that they have to endure. And then it's not like it's shit that they shouldn't have to endure, because when they get up, they go to work, from this time to this time, they're taking care of your child.
Word.
The least you can
do.
For
8 hours a day, they're taking care of 30 kids a day.
So the least you can do is, if this teacher's calling you to say, hey, can you talk to your child? Fucking talk to your child. It's that simple. It really is that simple.
It really is.
Like, help this teacher educate your child. If your child wants to be a goofy ass nigga,
be the same parents that be mad when their child fail and shit,
and be like, "Well, what happened?" And it's like, "What you mean? I've called you 1,000 times."
I send notes home, like I do all kind of shit, like you know what I'm saying. Like,
send emails, fuck the notes, emails.
Like they got apps where you can log in and see exactly what your child doing or not doing. Like,
yeah. But these kids today slick, man. Like I've found, homework floating down up here from kids a block down the street.
Hey, I used to keep mine in my book bag, bro. If it's some shit I'm trying to get my mama, and I'm admitting to some shit right now.
Yeah, facts.
I've been keeping that shit in my book bag,
just
bro.
in case she asks about it.
Just in case she asks about it, or like I know where it's at, so at least I can try to duck it off or something. But I'm about to just throw no shit out.
Nah, it's crazy.
My biggest fear is just my mom find shit in the street like with my name on it. Be like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, find homework right here.
Yeah, you getting put on the firing squad that night.
Bro, you come home thinking everything's sweet. Your mama got that shit on the kitchen table. Nigga, you already know what time it is, bro.
Hey man, Mike said firing squad. That shit got me.
You on the firing squad, brother? Like you already.
Word, dog. That ass cutting gonna sting. But nah, it's crazy to really think, like, man, like, and these teachers ain't making shit, bro. Like
now he's supposed to.
Yeah,
I always felt like teachers, like when I really started to find out what teachers was going through, like outside of me being in school, I was like, bro, teachers just be getting paid like at least in the almost 100,000s, bro.
Facts.
Like that shit crazy.
They getting treated like janitors, dog.
Word, bro. That shit. Then some of these teachers got to provide materials for their own school, their own class. I'm like, bro, this shouldn't
some
be
Abbott
like
Elementary
this.
Type shit.
Word, like this shit shouldn't be like this, bro. Like teachers shouldn't be having to do GoFundMe's for materials for their class, bro. Mm-hmm. Like that should already be accounted for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that just is disappointing, bro. Like when you really pay attention to it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sit here and hold that all on the kids, because there are teachers that really just want to pay vacations.
Yeah.
So their mindset is just, I gotta push through this shit just to get to this vacation. To get to vacation time, you know what I mean? And it's pros and cons on both sides, you know what I mean? There's teachers who really don't want to be here. They're just here for this bullshit check. There's also kids here who can be a disturbance, but also it can be better in their household.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it goes both sides, but it has to be a way that people meet in the middle. You know what I mean? If you can't meet in the middle, especially with parents' relationship and teacher relationships, you're fucked. I mean, you go to California Dreaming during school season, bro, you're going to see all teachers there at happy hour. Like, I'm not lying, dog. Like, these niggas have to find a way to you gotta
decompress,
yeah,
bro.
let their hair down. You know what I mean?
You know how many teachers I see be at a happy hour on my Instagram story?
All right. That'll be Tuesday.
Every Friday.
Boy. That'll be Tuesday. They're gonna be at the Mexican restaurant.
Word, they
busting
somewhere.
out margaritas.
You'll know who they all together. Like,
All right.
I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
But it's just, it's sad to see that, they're so underpaid, they're overwhelmed, and, really the teachers walk like damn Delta flight attendants and pilots. What we gonna do? Like, think about it, teachers walked out the school.
Like, enough is enough. Like,
All right. You know what I mean? And maybe they should.
I can't be mad at them if they did that. I mean, like, they,
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at teachers walking out because they're tired and they're underpaid. We got the money.
Yeah, we were sending billions of dollars of it every month overseas for the last, quarter of the year, basically. We were sending billions of dollars.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully through time we'll start to see a spike in their salaries. But speaking of that, I was listening to Reek and Ag Pod, and he was talking about reparations.
Right.
And he was speaking about a payment. I think it was like somewhere in the high 200 trillions as far as reparations, and amongst about, because he said a lot of black people don't like to take the census. So it's probably about like 40 to 50 million of us, but total could probably be about 80 million.
Right.
So 200 something trillion. I would have to do the math on that. Pass out amongst black people, and then Ag asked him like, "Well, where's the money going to come from?" He's like, "You don't need a fund for that. The same place they get the money to send it to the Ukrainians.
That's
the same
what I'm
place
saying.
they get
Like,
the money.
This shit is easy.
You don't need
like,
you don't need a budget for reparations.
You don't need a budget
just
for this
pay this shit
like,
out.
Pay us what's due. Y'all know what it is.
As
Nah,
far,
I'm not
as far as
speaking-
where it's coming from, like it don't need to be we need time to put this. No, y'all ain't need time to put the money to the side for Ukraine. Y'all ain't need that time.
That was instant.
That was instant. Like,
Yeah.
Sent that. But like I said, that's a continue. That's something that would just always be a conversation. Nothing that would come to fruition, because to be honest with you, as much as I've seen other groups being getting compensated for their mistreatment.
yeah.
That's just something that will just
It's
forever
always
be
gotta
a dream.
studying or like some shit when it comes
Well, like,
to
how
us,
how many years are y'all gonna keep pushing studying reparations? You're either gonna do this shit or you're not gonna do
What's
it.
there to study? Like, honestly, what the fuck? Pay us what's due. It's that simple.
There's nothing else. It's nothing else to talk about.
Yeah. It's just that simple.
It's shit that need to be corrected, bro. Like, that's the only way I can correct the shit right now. Like.
But see, and it goes to that same video that you remember the video I sent you with the lady spitting the facts about just this whole basically white folks feeling that they're gonna be extinct. It's just how the numbers are going. The white man understands that the white baby is dying off and that they have to protect the white man, basically. And it's the same situation. They don't want to see the even playing field. Like, if they were to give us reparations, we're starting businesses. We're going to be able to do...
The wealth gap is erased.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. They don't want that even playing field.
To be honest with you, I don't even think it's a race, but it boosts us a lot.
Yeah, it do. You do.
But they don't want an even playing field. It just would never... It won't be fair for white folks.
You got to think, the richest black man on the earth is 13 billion up. The richest white man is hundreds of billions up. When you look at them lists of the richest people in the world, the first black man be in the hundreds, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe in the hundreds. The first, because the richest black man in America is only 6 billion up. That's pocket change for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're saying in terms of the wealth gap for a lot. Yeah, it would do a lot for us. But you got to think, in the grand scheme,
it's still
we're not really making up that much ground.
No, you're not.
right.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's not even for us. It's for our generations to come. You see what I'm
100%,
saying?
yes.
It will set
Yes.
us up.
Set
to
us
where
up for the-
so that gap will be closed, because on down the line, Milo will be able to have a business under her name, and her children will have a business under her name. See that?
It's a setup. It's a setup for it.
It's all about a
100%.
setup.
That's it. Because granted, we're not going to be able to live through all of that just because of.
Because think about it. How many generations are we removed from slavery?
About, 6 or 7?
6 or 7? So...
And what we probably right now, and our families alone is we could probably go back 4 or 5 generations.
All right, so dig. So my great grandmother wasn't a slave. Her mother was a slave. So that
that's
would be
that's
1,
that's 3 generations basically. 4.
2, 3. That's 4.
That's 4 generations.
That's 4.
And your great grandma still here, or
No, she passed
Okay.
away. She died at like 98, 99 years
Okay.
old. She lived a long life. So her mother was a slave. So that'd be my great grandmother, my grandfather, my mother, then me.
that ain't that much, bro. If you really think about it, like,
That's what I say. That's still a lot of time to make up.
yeah,
four generations removed.
yeah.
Come on, man. Cause my great grandmother was born 1912.
Yeah, it says 5 generations.
About 5?
Mhm.
Okay, makes sense.
It says those Africans were among the first victim of African American slave trade was 400 years ago. It has been 154 years since Congress established slavery. Since that time, only 5 generations of African Americans have been born free.
5 generations.
This was in 2019. So, yeah, I mean, still.
So the first quote unquote free slaves was like what? Early 1900s, late 1800s. Because it says slavery ended what? 1865. So it would be that generation after. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that's still
so estimated between the generation between 25 years apart.
okay. yeah, that makes sense.
So roughly around 7 to 8 generations ago. So ultimately, you're thinking reparations would have to happen before the next decade, which would be 2030.
2030.
Yeah. Reparations would need to be to start that gap. And for us to even see change will probably
it would have to start with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, with our generation. Because by 2030, I'll be 39.
So crazy, dog. Shit is crazy, dog. But it's honestly like, and comedians make jokes about this shit all the time. But it's, when they ask you your identity, like it's almost like you're a bubbling Pacific Islander, a bubbling Asian or something.
You know what I wanted to ask you about that because I seen the tweet. Me and Mo talked about this the other day about the girl talking about how, Black Americans bite from, Caribbean, Black people, and I think she from Haiti, right?
She was saying basically we don't have a culture.
We don't have a culture, and dude was like, she wouldn't date a Black American. She needs somebody with culture
on this podcast. And shout out to these brothers. I forgot what the platform was, but salute to these brothers. They basically like, what are you talking about? We are the culture. Like y'all leave y'all areas and come where we at to get benefits that's supposed to go to us. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, what do you mean? Like, we're the first people to get our freedom and we fought for our freedom and shit. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Like,
that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we salute y'all for that. We're not, that be the thing. Like, with us, like, we want to see Black people around the world be united. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, it's like, and I'm not saying this represents every foreign Black person, but a lot of them, they think that we just here fucking off our chances or some shit like that. That's like the main narrative around like a lot of Black Americans. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? And she was basically saying like, like we make our money, we go back home.
That's not true.
And that's not true neither because Haiti's in severe debt.
Horrible debt.
The trillions of dollars in debt. So who's there helping you? Who's there? How are y'all going back there and taking y'all money there? Like that's not true.
They come here for the opportunity.
Y'all
that's just a fact.
That's just a fact. Y'all
Drew even spoke about it on a few pods ago. How I want to come to America. America's so great. The perception.
Word, like you just said, you was in Africa, like you was in the motherland, and they want to come here because they feel like it's more opportunity here than there, and
to be honest, there is more opportunities here versus a lot of countries that Black people are in.
Don't come here and disrespect us, bro. Like,
say we ain't got no culture.
No,
we are the culture.
We are the culture. We influence the whole world. Like there's niggas, there's Japan, there's whole Japanese subcultures of people who dress like 90s Black people.
And to be honest, that's a part of what holds us back too. All this division, it makes no sense. It just pushes you back 10 spaces when you take 3.
Like
because the conversation is unnecessary.
It's unnecessary
because we all fight in the same racism.
That's what I'm saying. Like how you from Haiti and France got y'all in the fucking they got y'all under their boot.
Yeah.
But you gonna say that we don't have no culture and you trying to talk down on us.
Yeah.
We all fighting some type of oppression, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to mention on the other side of Haiti, they're making all the money. They're not even helping Haiti and they're making the money.
So how you gonna say y'all making y'all money and going back home? Like y'all going back home to stun on them, if anything.
Exactly.
So what the
Most
fuck
of
are you
Haiti is
talking
the
about?
slums, man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like there's no.
And on the
like,
other side is DR, where everybody goes and visit and drop their 40 balls and whatever.
That's what I'm saying. So what are we really talking about?
It's unnecessary.
When you bring up something that, what are
Yeah.
you really talking about? Because you're not talking about shit.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. But it's interesting because people really, like, I was even told, like, never on your scan try not to put in black because you will already be judged off of.
You're claiming to be property. Like if you look up like the scientific definition of black, like you're not supposed. But that's a different conversation.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
different conversation.
I've always selected other.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Yeah, but that's different. That's a
categorize
whole.
me.
That's what Go Deep podcast. We're gonna go deep and do all that, but yeah, but like it's like say, bro. Like overall, this shit unnecessary, bro. Because black people around the world are fighting oppression in some type of way, bro. So to try to like nitpick at who got culture, like no, that's not. We're not even about to do that because you're lying. You're lying. Like we are the culture, and that's cool if y'all want to, come over and take and be a part of it, but you're not about to disrespect us at the same time, bro. I can name 5 Haitian rappers on one hand right now that directly come from Haiti, that come and thrive in America. So you're not about to tell me that we don't have a culture.
They come here for an escape and freedom, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
And
you can't dress it up no other way.
And y'all partake in Black American culture when y'all get here. So stop the cap.
That's why when we start getting dividing black people, to me it's just it's kind of disheartening because we shouldn't have to do that. Like they be talking about the foundational black Americans and stuff like that. Like I get it, but at the same time, bro, we all still fighting the same shit.
Facts.
And the root of us is all the same. It is. Mm-hmm. As much as people want to try to discount it, at the end of the day, the root is gonna go back to one place.
Yeah. But I wonder, when the fuck would people open their eyes to see this shit? You know what I mean? Like, just to see how we really can, if we form together, come in unity together, how much change really can happen. But it's just, like you said, there's a divide.
And the thing is, people can still live what they live, but we don't have to be at war over the dumbest
shit. And it's stupid. Because it's keeping somebody's pockets fat, though. You know what I mean? War keeps somebody's pockets fat.
And it's by design, bro.
100%.
It's really by design. Like it's really interesting. Like when you really start to, like how you say, like it's keeping somebody's pockets fat. When you follow the money, like you really see what's going on, and it be written on the wall. Like you just got to pay attention to shit, man. Yeah. Like,
but I feel like Joe Biden doesn't have control over a lot of shit. Like
I'm getting to the point now. My bad, Joe. I don't mean cut you off. I gotta say this. I'm getting to the point now when it comes to the president and these excuses, why even vote for a motherfucker?
Facts.
Because he has the last say when it comes to military shit. He's the commander-in-chief, right? Mm-hmm. So when it comes to this other shit, like, what do you really, how many excuses can we get? Well, this has to go through this and da-da-da. Well, he just overruled Roe versus Wade. Mm-hmm. He was able to do that. Mm-hmm. But it just seems when it comes to financial shit, they're just so strapped and held down, and they can't put this in motion. Well, don't vote for a motherfucking president then. If that's the case, we shouldn't even have one.
Facts. That's facts.
It should be fair across the board.
I thought this was supposed to be the big homie. So you mean tell me he got another big homie that he
got to report to?
Like I don't. Like what's going on?
And I know, for political people, because I'm not really that well versed in politics. I know a good bit. I'm not the smartest when it comes to it. But yeah, I'm gonna simplify it. Like, you should be able to have say-so on a lot of shit, motherfucker. Yeah, we don't have a dictatorship, understandable. But when it comes to certain shit, you should be able to put your foot down like, no, black people need to have this. No, we need to put this. Well, we've been overlooking this. This needs to get put in motion.
Yeah.
But at the drop of a dime, when it comes to war, you could cut a check multiple times.
Yeah. Run up these gas prices,
for
too.
Billions. Oh, I've been seeing them shit go down, too.
Yeah, they dropping.
The regular is 4.7 by my crib. I saw that this morning.
I ain't seen them shit yet.
I got hit for 419 yesterday. It's all good.
Shit, I'm sure getting hit with fucking 521.
God damn.
For premium?
Not a mercy, yes, sir.
Nigga, premium was 477 for me yesterday.
You up there? Canada just gets the
Drew
fucking perks, man. I'm
Canada
not
to
coming
get
up there to
gas.
get
You ain't
gas.
gotta come up there. I tell you right out there on Rivers, I saw the
That's
406
still up
yesterday.
there, bro. That's
Drew
still.
trying to stay in West Side.
I'm trying to stay in the West, man.
But it's higher as you get down there, man.
Clearly.
Mount Pleasant, West.
That's what I'm saying. Like they get taxi gas around these parts, bro.
Y'all niggas selling the 5s for premium?
Fuck yeah. I just
Yeah,
put
that's
gas
weird.
in my shit.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I seen one. It's right there on Latson. Nobody even fuck with that shit because it's high. They selling the 5s for premium.
Damn.
And they like $4.36 for regular? Nah.
Yeah. Well, good thing, I don't really have to drive like that. Like, I took an Uber this morning and shit. But, it's still one of those things, like, man, like, gas is still fucking high. Like, and I have no desire to really want to be driving around in this heat and these gas prices.
I feel you.
Yeah.
You feel like Joe, when it comes to Joe, it's pretty much I think he's just rolling with the punches. To be
Like, for
honest with
real,
you.
though. Like, whatever. Like if somebody comes up to
He
him
reporting
like,
to somebody.
Hey, well, what do you feel? Whatever you feel.
Like he was reading off the prompt the other day, and he actually read the part that he wasn't supposed to read.
Something wrong with that dude, man. Hey man, this is yeah, man. But
This is what y'all lace up the chucks for.
Yeah, niggas threw block parties for this dude though. Y'all did line dances and electric slides. Well, y'all gotta. This is what y'all wanted.
But it sucks that we have to, like, the people who, really don't see the same light as people to do these cha-cha-cha slides and shit like that. Like, we're taking the shit on the back end, like, bruv, like.
But that causes division too amongst black people.
100%.
This Democrat shit, this Republican shit, more division.
Yeah, white folks don't give a fuck. They vote in red. It's just that simple. Like, there's no arguments in the house of who's gonna vote for what. They already know. All red, I'm out the door. Give me my sticker. Just that simple. And black people just the same way. All blue. They don't care who running.
Vote straight Democratic ticket.
Yeah. And they out the door, give me my sticker. Let me post this right quick. Y'all better
Remember
vote.
that, right? Mm-hmm.
Y'all better. They love throwing that sticker in your face. Y'all better vote. Did you vote? Nah, bro.
Your ancestors.
I'm really
fought
not
for you to
seeing that
vote.
shit doing nothing, to be honest with you.
Your ancestors fought for you to vote. No, my ancestors fought for me to have power within my vote.
Yeah. I mean, my grandfather and father was part of the civil rights movement. And, big ups to them. But I'm my own person. You know what I mean? And even that, I told my pops, like, bruv, like, who do you vote for when they're both evil? And he said, the less evil. I said, well, who's the less evil?
I'm sorry, man. No disrespect to your pops, but this not making sense to me no more.
But
like,
but understand this shit. Like, even during the civil rights movement of pushing for black votes, it's still a divide of who you're supposed to vote for with those rights.
Right.
Just because we have the rights to vote doesn't mean I have to vote for this person.
Right.
I prefer to vote for student board, school boards and stuff like that. Like, stuff that really is going to affect me on my everyday life.
Right.
Versus I don't have a say-so in the president. I know what the state is going to damn be. It's a red state that we live in. You know what I mean? So if I'm focused on more of, like, stuff that's around me, like local school boards, districts, and stuff like that, I see that change can happen there. But as far as the president, they already got that pick in my eyes.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
But this shit is ultimately, for me, I don't think, Joe really knows what the fuck he's doing. Like Mike said. Like, I don't think he knows what he's doing. And we're really taking it on the chin, bro, because all Pacific Islanders, Asians, LGBTQ plus whatever, all of them getting their bills of being represented as if there's a hate crime against them, you're going to be hit with the capital punishment. If there's something about a black person, nobody wants to talk about it. We got to scramble and do more database and studies about it. What's the studies about, though? What is there to study? How much?
We have a comprehensive history of racism within America, but still no anti-racism bills.
Yeah, and it's honestly like we're still, if you think about it, we're still taking our lashings. It might not be physically, but it's in a lot of other ways. We're still taking our lashings. And this shit, just like when you see these bills being passed, that's a lash in my face, I feel.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, look how we look out for these other people.
It's mad, bro.
Yeah, man. I just all this shit trickled down because even when they was talking, like, we talking about the price of shit out here, so somebody posted a thing of Cost of Houston housing in a studio apartment in Houston is 14. 1 bedroom is 13, and a 2 bedroom is 19. And somebody was like, yeah, somebody was like nasty. Somebody quotes you and was like, "This is not cheap as hell." I'm like, this shit is not cheap as hell.
In a major city, that is kind of cheap though. The Houston is
for a 2 bedroom.
2 bedroom for 15.
No, 19.
I thought you say 3 bedroom for 19.
No, dog. Look at that shit.
I don't know, but I guess that's how you look at it. Because if it's a major city, like that's how I would expect New York to be.
New York higher than that.
That's what I'm saying. But for a major city, like Houston, a major city, like Atlanta's starting to get to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. It depends, bro.
That's creeping up into the 2s, man.
For a 2 bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you dead set in the middle of Houston, I think that's what you'd be paying. But like if you're in the outskirts, that's kind of ridiculous in Houston. But
the nigga across the street from me put up his house for sale, and I knew this shit. Like when he moved in, within 6 months he already redid the front, painted the bricks, built the side like little garden of the area, has like a little fence put up.
Oh yeah, he was making a play.
Yeah, build up the like a little walkway to his shed, and it's set up with all the tools and everything. Man went $465,000.
Hope he get it now, because toward the end of next year, I think the market going to correct on real estate though. I think because it's overall it's like a 40% hike on everything right now. I think everything will start going back down towards 2023, 2024.
No, it's like I think it's a 4-bedroom. My house is a 4-bedroom, but I think his might be a 3 or 4 bedroom.
How much bathrooms?
I think 2.5. But he got like the floating tub in the master bedroom.
Yeah, it come down to how you sell it.
It comes with like marble, everything.
Yeah.
Floating tub, has this shower and stuff in the master bedroom. Like they throw all these accommodations in it, but it still don't. It's to me, I don't think it equates to $500,000.
Because we grew up around there, and we like, dog, these houses not $500,000 houses, bro. Come on, man.
So I mean, it's still like the market's fucked. Everything's fucked, bro. Like eggs are high, gas is high. I saw this plate. It had wings in it, eggs. It was like a wing bowl. You know what, like crab boil, like how they have like in the bags.
Yeah, they got a wing bowl.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck going
chicken
on?
Wings.
Chicken wings ain't supposed to go in that type of flavor,
chicken wings,
bro. Like,
eggs, all kind of shit. I'm like, dog, this is like a $200 plate, bro. Eggs and chicken wings. Come on, man.
That don't even. Chicken don't go on boil though. Like,
it don't.
Like, what we doing, man?
Niggas bored, bro. But that's a heavy plate, though. I can't even lie. But everything's just fucked, man. But y'all feel like it's going to crash?
I wouldn't say that. Honestly, I don't think the housing market the prices that they at now, I don't think they change in no time soon. I think when Mo said with his projection, I think it'll be later.
I'm interested to see if somebody going to buy this house, though. Because it's really, you ain't getting too much. Like, $500,000, bro. Like, that's crazy. What's prices up in like Goose Creek, Somerville area going for right now?
It depends. Like brand new houses, yeah,
3s.
Mine is going for $345, and I bought it for $218. My neighbor across the street, he bought his for about $260, $270 in 2018. Mm-hmm. He sold it for $385.
So when we moved to Charleston, the house,
5-bedroom.
We moved to Charleston in 2000.
I would have held on to that one.
But he got his own land and shit.
Oh,
yeah. And then he had some other personal shit going on. So
I think we bought that house in Village Green, which is down Highway 61. I think we bought that house for like mid 3s, low 3s. But it's a big ass house, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like I think it was like right at like 300,000. But I mean, you're talking that's 2002, it's 2022. In that neighborhood, those houses are going for over 5 now.
yeah.
Yeah. And you're all the way down 61, bro.
But some people are, taking advantage of it, selling their houses. But for me, I wouldn't want to move nowhere else and then probably have to put a possible higher down payment on something else, 20 to 30,000 on something else, or pay high ass rent. It just depends on you. Now, I get texts and letters all the time. People trying to buy my shit. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. When people be trying to buy, like, at my people's house, there's a big ass side lot. And it'll be like real estate cars and stuff. 'Cause people just want to buy that lot to throw up a big ass house and shit. But we're never gonna sell that shit. It's just it's waterfront property. It's just gonna hold its own. The value just gonna continue to go up. But it's just crazy to see this market right now, and just in general when it comes to buying and selling houses. And you see these billboards up like, yo, if you're looking to sell your house, it don't matter if it's a junk house or whatever, we'll buy your house. And those, I think those are like scammers, man, because they buy your shit for bare to minimum and nothing, and put up a big ass house that's going to run for $500,000. Nah, bruv. They know what they're doing. They know, like, especially like people who inherit houses, they've moved on from Charleston, and they know like their family members not going to take care of this house. They're ready to sell for under $1 million. Like there's a lady who bought on my parents' street. I knew her mother very, very well. But she sold her mother's house for under $1 million. That's waterfront property on a corner lot in downtown Charleston.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? But
the crazy part is she could have just kept that shit and put some low bread in there and been knocking niggas upside the head.
She could have did what other people can do is you could just do a cash out refi.
Yeah.
So basically, you refinance and get cash out your home.
Yeah.
And then you could do upgrades to it.
But it sucks because when
you don't necessarily got to sell your home.
Yeah, but the thing is, she had just bought a house herself, so it's like, damn, I don't need 2 houses. You know what I mean? She really wasn't trying to be in her mother's house, all these memories and stuff like that. But I mean, if you look at this house now, Buddy's still doing, remodeling and doing certain things to it. But that house, once he's finished, is probably going to go for around like $5 million. Easy.
God damn.
Easy.
That's insane,
bro. But the view of Ashley River, you're on the water, you're on the corner, like literally
Some
the corner.
people find shit like that priceless, and they'll pay you $5 million for that. Man.
Yeah, the dude got a pig, he got chickens, he got all kind of shit. Like it's weird. But I think he sold Rarebit, but he owned Rarebit, the place we go to brunch from sometimes.
Okay.
So yeah, cool ass dude, drive classic vehicles and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy to see like niggas really got money to play with to do whatever, But it's not niggas, it's white folks.
Yeah. So I want y'all thoughts on that bodega killing, man. I don't know the brother who lost his life, but unfortunately he got killed due to a situation where, his girlfriend came into the bodega, her EBT card declined to buy some chips. She went and got her boyfriend. Boyfriend came behind the counter, was beating up on this. I want to say he was around 60 years old. Older, definitely an older man. And it resulted in him losing his life. Older man pulled out the knife, stabbed him a few times in the chest. I think one time in the neck or something like that. He ended up losing his life at the hospital. I think his bond has been lowered. I don't know if he's reached bond yet. Everybody has seen it. Amiri was going viral because of it. People, niggas is gonna get their jokes off. So, what's y'all thoughts on the whole situation, man?
Unfortunate and unnecessary. Man, you just can't be running behind all these counters trying to handle people however, bro, because you don't know the mindset of that man behind that counter. He's gonna try to protect his life at the end of the day. Like I just sent you that video of the girl at the O'Reilly's. I sent you that shit too. Like y'all gotta watch how y'all be trying to handle these people behind these registers and these counters, because
that's when you show when the girl pulled out the gun and shot.
Like these people trying to protect themselves too. Like y'all just can't, just do whatever. Like it's unfortunate, bro lost his life, but you gotta be
what?
Yeah, over some snacks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be more conscious about the situations you approaching, man. Like,
that looked like self-defense to me.
100%.
You come behind the counter. That's self-defense.
That's self-defense.
And you pushing this man. And he was pushing him multiple times, putting his hands on him. And he's an older man at that. You see what I'm saying? Like, not for nothing, a push can do a lot for an older person.
Like I just saw
it really can fuck them up.
Yeah, like I just saw with that group of kids, they jumped the black man, the old black man.
I didn't see
that was
that.
in Philadelphia, I think, and they killed the man. They was knocking him with the it was like a big ass street cone. They killed the man. You know what I'm saying?
See, my thing is this: like, if my shorty card declines, I'm gonna just go handle the fucking transaction. The transaction isn't to come behind the counter and beat on this man because you're shorty.
Go to a
card
different store.
decline.
Yeah,
Go to
like
another-
like
Yeah.
what took it? What got it to that point? You see what I'm saying?
Like, did he call her like a broke ass hoe or some shit? Like, no, I don't think so. It's an older gentleman. He probably gonna be like, hey man, like, you know, you got another card or something. But she probably took it as like shameful. So then she went to go get her trigger ready boyfriend
I
out
ain't
the
gonna lie.
car.
If my girl approached me with some shit like that, we going to a different store, bro. Like,
a woman who care about you though is not even gonna let it get to that point.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, like
If anything,
Yeah.
she might not even tell you about it.
word though, like for real, because it's stupid.
It's
But
stupid.
he could have easily just paid for it himself. Oh, do you not have it too, sir?
Mr. Amiri fit.
All right. You know what I'm
but
saying?
I ain't gonna harper on that. But man, it was unnecessary. Like not for nothing, bro. Like this old dude shouldn't be in jail for having to defend himself, and he should still be alive. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Bad all around.
Yeah.
And I hope he's freed, to be honest with you, because I'm just looking for he's an older man. You see what I'm saying?
he shouldn't have been in a situation where he had to even stab this dude.
A lot of facts.
You up on him, you pushing him, you holding him down.
Yeah.
You don't know what type of health conditions he may have and stuff like
Word,
that.
bro,
It's-
you
it's
could have
fucked
triggered a
up.
heart attack or
I
something.
know.
Like,
What if he had a
you can.
pacemaker?
You
You know
can.
what I'm saying? Like, you don't know nothing about this
causing
man.
all that stress on this dude, bro.
Yeah.
Then what if he died from you doing all that? Then your ass in jail.
Yeah.
For real.
And see, even if you go to the store every day and this man plays with you on a type of way, there's
It's
a
never
billion
worth it.
other stores that you can go to get the same chips and soda. You can get whatever
Hey,
you
I
need.
ain't going behind no counter at no
I'm
store,
never,
bro. Like,
never.
you
Because I'm thinking already behind a glass case, they got a shot.
They got something. They
Yeah.
got something back there for your ass, bro.
Like a shot off or some shit. Like, bruv, I'm not fucking with that.
All ego.
Yeah, all ego, 100%.
Ego and pride.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, them kids that killed that old man with that street cone, bro. Like,
I did not even hear about
They need to
that.
be held accountable for that shit, bro.
Man, leave people alone. Like, just that simple. Leave people alone. Don't put your hands on people because every action has a reaction. It's that simple.
I don't understand it, man. Like these niggas be really putting their lives on the line for
Nothing.
Mediocre stuff.
Nothing. Nothing. It's sad.
So did they say like if he was a father or anything like that?
I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, I didn't hear too much about that shit either.
It's just another live loss over some dumb shit.
Senseless things, man.
Something that he could have prevented.
Yep.
Like I said, my girl coming me with that, man. We going to a different store, man.
Yeah. Or just take my card and go pay for it. And if my card declines too, it's their problem.
Yeah, it's their problem.
Yeah.
It should never have got to the point where you
Never
behind the
should
counter.
have.
And it got no sound, so you don't know what's being said.
Facts.
So it's unfortunate. But I do look at that as a self-defense situation. No disrespect to the brother who lost his life, but he was 100% in the wrong in my opinion. And, you know, for him being an older man, an elderly man, I'm just not with that. I'm not really with nobody fucking with older people, man, because they're already limited. You see what I'm saying? So you really got to be careful with shit like that because that could be you one day. Everybody's going to get older. Everybody's going to get older. So
Facts.
yeah, man, you got to watch how you treat people and how you move, man. How you move. So we got some we ain't really got too much free agency news, man. A couple of more niggas signed their extensions.
Dame signed another extension.
Yeah, Dame got an extension for 122 years, $60 million. Salute to him for getting that bread. He can save
Leo
the
finalized
extras.
his extension.
Yeah, he can save the extras, you know, trying to win a title in Portland and how would it be as fulfilling and da-da-da-da-da.
Bill too.
It's
he on the
cool,
same
man.
shit.
And like I said, man, I'm going to stand on it. Said it before. I'm going to say it again. I'm not against Bradley Beal getting money. I'm not against Dame Lillard getting money, but I don't believe y'all niggas when y'all talking about how
leave
you
us
wanna,
alone with the extra shit, man.
yeah, you wanna win a title in your respective places. Cause not for nothing, niggas ain't never say you had to come into the league and win a chip. You do what you do to the best of your abilities, nigga. If you want to come in and play basketball and get money, you can do that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You put the pressure on yourself when you add all these words. Nobody asks y'all for this shit. You see what I'm saying? But this thing I start to notice with players, like players are also given leeway to say certain shit and not really have no backlash. Like when you go against a reporter saying, you know, you're opting out your contract to become a free agent, then you do some cryptic shit like say, LOL, like he lying. That could be some blowback on him. Because it's like, oh, we can't trust you.
But you literally opted out.
You literally opted out to opt back
to
into
get
your
more
contract.
money. You did that.
That's what you
but
did.
You tried to frame like this man ain't know what he talking about, and now you could put that man credibility on the line. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what you did.
But that's funny to him, though. You see what I'm saying? That's funny to him, though. Because they be so quick to jump on reporters because, to be honest with you, I don't believe a lot of y'all niggas, to be honest with you. Like, players lie, reporters lie. All y'all in the same basket, in my opinion, until I actually see something. So for me, on top of everything that was behind that, that's really why I wasn't getting with it. It's like, okay, bro, like, you getting 251. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But just nobody's believing you when it comes to the winning aspect. And niggas ain't saying...
Y'all ain't want to... Listen, no, we gonna be real, bro.
They have not put nothing around you.
Yeah, you ain't won a series since 2016, my nigga. That's just what it is. You're in your prime. You're not gonna tell me that you feel you can win in your prime, and y'all ain't put nobody around you to do nothing. That's just what it is. Just leave us alone with the extra shit, bro. Niggas was doing free bill. I was a part of that because I want you to go somewhere where you could win. But if you're not trying to do that, that's cool. Just leave us alone with the extra shit, though, bro. Like that's all it comes down to. You feel you can win? Okay, cool. Keep that to yourself, bro. Because I know I watched enough. I've watched you enough, and I've watched this team enough to know that that's not going to happen there. That's just what it is.
Portland too.
Yeah, Portland too. That's just not what it is, bro.
But they want to dress it up like they doing such a noble act, or they just look
so
at me,
stand up,
so stand up. No, nigga, no, that's not what that is. Because not for nothing, okay, there's been niggas who have turned down money to go play elsewhere for less bread. So what that make them? Since y'all want to stand on that. Spade is spade, in my opinion. And they both great players. Both great players.
Yeah, they hell of a good players.
Hella great players.
But
just
the extra
save
shit,
the extras.
just leave us alone with that shit, man.
Because y'all lying. Y'all lying. Nobody believes you. I'm sorry. You need more people.
Word.
If you want to make a legacy and you try your best to win there, cool. But we live in reality. This is not Disney Channel.
I respect that. I respect that, but all that extra shit, bro, just
leave that alone.
Who somebody else signed an extension? Are we missing that, or it was just them two?
That really got them offers.
Yeah.
Did y'all
James, he renegotiating his deal with Philly. The numbers haven't been put out yet though, but he getting less money to help be more flexible with what they got going on.
He take a pay cut. Who do they go grab now?
I mean, they just go continue to fill out the roster. I don't know, but he was already going to it saying he's going to get less money regardless, just to help be more flexible with the roster.
So they signed PJ, but I wonder who else out there they can add to that.
I'm thinking Patrick Beverly, if he gets a buyout, he'll go there. That's what
that makes sense.
Somebody reported on that the same day that I tweeted that because it makes sense for him to go there.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so
I think it was interesting to see them. Timberwolves wanted Nets wanted Cat, and he wanted that's 4-round pick. And
they can go to hell.
Round. Yeah, like,
and it's bad when the Nets are initiating the trade. But from what I'm hearing, KD is the one who's kind of like holding this whole process up. But it's stupid. They need to just run the shit back at this point.
Yeah, and see, like what Brooklyn's trying to do is trying to get back what they lost basically for KD's trade with asking for these big ass numbers. Like
they're not trying to be in a situation where, remember when we had traded KG and Paul Pierce on boards? They're not trying to be in a situation like that again.
Right. Because
it's been on that road.
But why the fuck would Brooklyn, like, why would you make that trade, lose every reason why somebody wants to play in Minnesota? Right. Only for KD to be in the same predicament the next season.
You know why? Because KD wants to play with at least 2 All-Stars, but the Nets want at least 2 All-Stars and picks in return. So play another season together, niggas.
You still got 2 All-Stars in Brooklyn.
Play another season together.
It makes sense to stay in Brooklyn.
Just stay at this point. This shit dragging out.
Not for nothing, they gave them everything they wanted. They gave them leeway to pick their own coach. They let y'all pick players on the team.
Yeah.
My nigga is telling me, who stay in Brooklyn, shout out to Femi, he's telling me it's not what we think it is. The Nets did some things. They got rid of certain coaches, shooting coaches and shit like that. In my opinion, to me, that's not that big to want to leave. That's just me.
Shooting
thing
coaches?
with Ime
Not
Udoka,
assistant coaches, but shooting coaches.
shooting coaches, yeah, shit like that. The thing with Ime Udoka, it's like, well, not for. I know it's
a few teams that passed on Ime though.
But here's the thing, though. Assistant coaches grow and they get jobs.
Right.
Not for nothing, Steve Nash, up until that point last year, the reason why the Nets are in the situation they're in now is due to COVID and injuries. Steve Nash is not this terrible coach, in my opinion, like how they trying to paint him out to be. I think he easily has become the scapegoat.
To me, he's the scapegoat because he's, in my opinion, I feel he's learning a lot on the fly.
Let's call a spade a spade. When all three of them were playing, they were healthy. They was running niggas out the gym.
Yeah, and Steve Nash wasn't the issue then.
He wasn't a problem.
And I felt he was learning on the fly then. You know what I'm saying? So
I think he's just become the easy target.
Yeah, he's the one you can point the fingers to. Me personally, I don't feel like he should be getting the scapegoat tag. But I mean, if that's what niggas want to do, then we've seen this shit before. Like somebody gotta get the blame. You know what I'm saying? But
9 times out of 10 be the coach.
But at the same time, I'm not rolling with that because y'all went and picked that man personally. Y'all signed off on that.
Y'all was on the podcast saying we really don't need a coach. That's another reason why I'm not rolling with this shit, because these be these niggas' words. That I always say I hold niggas to their word and what you say. These be the words out y'all fucking mouth. Y'all set up on the podcast and said, to be honest, I don't feel like we really need a coach. You know, we go out there, we could be coaches sometimes. Okay, cool. But when you got to go up against Boston, you got to go up Milwaukee, get that coaching together, nigga.
Somebody got to make them adjustments for y'all.
It was cool for y'all to say that on the podcast, but when you really got to get out on the court, oh, it's different. But now you want to point the finger at Steve.
That's crazy.
That shit corny, man.
That's crazy to say that, bro.
But they said this, though. That'd be the thing. They said this. Yeah. Nobody else be making this shit up. It be them.
You got to be held accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, y'all force y'all trades. Y'all do what y'all got to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas going to get their flack regardless now. Because, like, I agree with you. At this point, niggas need to run it back.
Run it back. Just stay.
Y'all gonna have to face some type of backlash. For
Ooh,
this
and
shit,
Laker
bro.
fans, y'all nasty.
They nasty. What they doing, bro?
Boy, they was turning on Shams.
I ain't never.
They was asking the Shams a double agent. Had a whole space about it because he wasn't reporting nothing, you know, to their liking in the Kyrie Irving trade. But here's the thing though. This is why I never went against Woj in terms of reporting, because they both reporting the same shit. Ain't nothing in motion in terms of that trade.
One might say something for the other one. That's it.
But here's the thing though. When Shams and Crispy Haynes and all of them was like on the positive side of a Kyrie Irving trade, Woj was silent.
Let's go.
Yeah, Woj was just saying ain't nothing really in motion. It wasn't until a few days later when Shams was like, yeah, as of now, ain't nothing. Yeah. Now I'm the man a double agent.
I noticed that Woj wasn't saying shit about that.
But this go back to 2019 though.
Yeah.
Y'all need to let that shit go. Oh, he ain't got no sources for real. What sources Shams got? Because he reporting the same thing now.
Woj had all the sources in the world until 2019.
Oh, yes, he did until 2019.
That's crazy.
He was saying, dog, there's nothing in place for a Kawhi Leonard to Lakers situation. Like, it's just
that was never the play.
Oh, he hating. Then the AD shit.
That was never the play. Like, Kawhi to Lakers was never the play. Like,
let it go. And now with this Kyrie Irving shit, y'all turning on Shams. This shit funny to me. This shit be funny. I just noticed that shit was funny. Is Shams a double agent? No, y'all salute that man. Every time free agency roll around, y'all be on that man dick about how he's so much better than Woj. But now all of a sudden, now with the Kyrie shit, it's different.
Man, I done read so much different shit about Kyrie to the Lakers, man. I don't even know who to believe. I'll just believe it when it happens, if it happens. So
I think as time goes on, bro, you really can't believe nothing.
Yeah, you just gotta believe it when it happens. Like, that's why at this point, like, I'm really on the niggas just need to go back in and lock in. Like, y'all need to fill your roster out, run it back. You still got Ben Simmons.
Because with Ben Simmons and Kyrie and KD, y'all still got a decent roster.
Y'all still have a decent roster. Just build around that. Make sure you make a sound decision to build around it. Like, KD should have never vouched for DeAndre Jordan if you knew that wasn't the play.
Not because he your man.
Not because that's your man's. Like, be real. So you don't let Drummond go.
No, thank you.
You don't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
thank you.
You
don't take him in Chicago.
You don't let viable pieces go. Like, what we doing now? Bruce Brown gone. So it's like, what we doing now?
Where Bruce at?
Bruce going to
he going to
he signed somewhere else, bro.
Yeah. Who the fuck did?
Hold on, let me Google that, bro. He signed somewhere else, bro.
Bruce Brown was a valuable piece for them too.
Damn, who the fuck?
Hold on.
I just saw this shit too.
Bruce Brown. Shit. Where is that Bruce Brown? I saw him sign somewhere else, man. Hold on. God damn it, man. I just was looking at that. Drew, you saw that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. See if I can find it. Nuggets.
Nuggets, yeah, Denver Nuggets.
Mm.
Denver, yeah. That's a good pickup for them.
That's a damn good pickup for them.
Yeah, I don't know why the Nets let him go. But at the same time, the Nets are warranted to want the house for KD to a degree.
To a degree, yeah. But is that going to happen, though, realistically?
Looking at it now, it don't look like it's going to happen. Run that shit
it
back.
kinda-
Because I even saw some shit about how some GM said I wouldn't accept DeAndre Ayton, Bridges, and Cam Johnson and picks for KD. Like, okay. Shit sound good, nigga. I know what that shit is, though. Because that's more than enough for KD.
I think what it is, it might be on some shit where niggas is like, yo, like, I kind of see your value for real. Like,
It's not even that because let's keep it a buck, too. KD is KD, but he's
Yeah.
34, so
Yeah.
teams are taking down the line, too. Do I want to gut my team?
I'm not going to gut my team for somebody that's going to probably be here 2-3 years. Three pushing it.
3. Because they're going to have him for 4 years based off his extension. So, I don't know. Just running back KD. Kyrie, he already opted in for the year. Then y'all could make a decision next summer. Because he already now opted. Because not for nothing, that Kyrie to LA shit, man, that shit smoking fucking mirrors, man. Shit smoking mirrors, man. Nigga somehow Kyrie want to play in LA. He ain't say it, so I don't believe it. He ain't say it.
Niggas reporting Kyrie coming to the summer league to the WNBA Sparks game. Like, come on,
Like
bro.
that mean he coming to LA.
Come
okay.
on, bro. Like,
But then there was a picture of Woj talking to Rob Pelinka. But y'all told me that, man, I'm gonna just leave that alone. Because if you know,
he bumped shoulders with all these dudes.
They say the sources that Woj got is with the GMs. Shams is the players.
Right.
Players agents. Player/player agents. And Woj is the GMs.
I go with the GM word before the players' words. I mean,
they both hold weight.
they
though.
both hold
Yeah.
weight, but I feel like a GM could tell you more like, hey, like this is for sure happening.
Why you think he in the position he in? Woj been here longer than Shams. That ain't by mistake. That's all I'm gonna say. So, and I fuck with both of them, but
yeah, I fuck with Shams. Shams is cool.
But when I saw that at the summer league when Woj was talking to Rob,
y'all told me that man ain't really like
so
that.
that man ain't connected like that. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. We'll see. We got anything else before we get up out of here, man? Anything I'm missing?
Man, shout out to the black folks that stormed the elderly home where Carolyn Bryant at. If y'all know who Carolyn Bryant is, she's the reason why that Emmett Till, situation happened with Emmett Till.
I didn't even know that bitch was still alive.
Yeah, they pressing for her to get arrested because she
lied about what happened.
Yeah, she got blood on her hands. So I don't give a fuck if she's 85, 95, 105. Go sit down for the rest of your time. You
Facts.
dig? So yeah,
It could be 2 years.
yeah, I don't care. You need to be
Sit in that
secluded
box.
in confinement for your actions. So
Facts.
shouts out to that mob, that group, man, that went out there. So that's where I'm at with that. Y'all got any shout outs? Y'all good?
Just shout out to all the supporters as normal, all the listeners,
man, big
everybody
up.
who tune in as usual. Continue to tune in, subscribe, tell somebody about it, share if you want, and keep this shit pushing as usual, man.
Yeah, man. Big up the city as always, man. From north side, south side, Canada, west side, wherever. Big up.
Canada,
Quebec.
yeah, Quebec, all that.
All that. Sheephead. All that. All that.
Man. So like we say every episode, man, you hear anything on here that gets you in your feelings, always remember,
We're just messages.
we out.